Hey guys, it's a pleasure to have you back here on the Design Dashboard. This is Sally once again, and your minutes with me count for everything to me, and I hope that I'm making it worth your while, right? Okay. Yeah, Woman Crush Wednesday. I'm really excited to tell you about a great woman, Folorunso Alakija. Yes, we have heard her on Forbes, we have read about her, but did you know that she was a fashion designer? She owned a tailoring outfit and she didn't start with it. She started as a secretary at some private organization and then she moved on to the bank, Fin Bank in those days, which is now FCMB. She is 69 years old. Do you know that? She was born in 1951, started her career in 1974 as a secretary at some private organization. Then she went on to the bank. She worked with Fin Bank, now acquired and called FCMB, but then she ditched the bank. I love to say that she ditched the bank and then she created her own outfit, Rose of Sharon Fashion House, before she went on to own an oil block in Nigeria. So now she is dubbed the richest woman in Nigeria with a net worth of $1 billion. That's a lot, right? But it was a journey. And this journey has not left fashion out. So the fact that you're there doing fashion doesn't mean you're going to stop there. Don't stop pursuing your dreams. You will end up big like her. We celebrate you today, ma'am, and I'm just happy to crush on you on this Wednesday. Okay, so we're back here. And last year I said something to you. I said once in a while, we're going to trip off and talk about fashion because that's what I do. So I love fashion. So this episode on the Design Dashboard, we're going to be talking about fashion because it's a creativity channel. And we are going to talk about what makes great creativity. I had an argument with my friend recently and we were talking about fashion design. I was saying, well, I'm a fashion designer. And he said, no, tailor. And then I laughed about that. Anyways, there is a difference even for the lay people. And you all talk about packaging. Yeah, it's packaging and all of that. But no, the person who designs, we have dressmakers, right? So the person who actually designs and put the patterns in place and then thinks about the styles and the creativity and puts it into work and then hands it over, does the cutting also sometimes, and then hands it over to the dressmaker who puts it together, and that dressmaker is called a tailor, if you like. But everything put together, you're still a fashion designer. You know how we do it in Nigeria, right? So we start from beginning to end and we make the dresses happen. Today we'll be talking about what makes great fashion. Can you see? What makes great fashion for the lay person and for the designer? So you call yourself a fashion designer. Are you just putting in the work or you're putting in the administrative work? And what is your strength in the studio? Because everybody has their strengths in the studio. So again, what makes great fashion for the fashion designer? We are talking about, when you talk about what makes great fashion from the point of a fashion designer, then I would say the tools that you have. You have the tools that make great fashion. They may be senseless tools, right? But they make fashion happen. It is not just about having your machines and but you have this very little equipment or gadgets, if you call them, in the studio that makes great fashion. It brings out your work. It is the detail that you put in. It is the time that you put in. It is everything. It is not ignoring what matters, right? So you put in the time to make the dresses. It is not rushing over to get it done and hand it over. What makes great fashion is what is going to give you great money. If you put in the work, if you put in the knowledge, we talked about fashion knowledge, about reading the books and all of that. It is about composure. Yes, packaging. We're going to talk about that as well. You're going to put all your pieces together. Here is my machine. We have this machine right here with 100 and something different kind of stitches on it. Do you understand? So what this does, the basic machine cannot do. So you put in the time on the pieces, put in the time, and then you're going to cash out big time. And then when you talk about the lay person, what makes great fashion for the lay person? If you're just can I call you a consumer? If you're just a consumer, then What makes great fashion to you? Is it your colors? Is it your themes? Do you even know what colors are for 2021? Yellow. That's the color for the year. So that's what will make great fashion. And then actually taking time to describe what details you want in your fashion. Your poise, the way you walk. That's what makes great fashion. Do you know that sometimes I make dresses for people and then they wear these dresses, but oh my God, they're so bland in them. I'm sorry to say, please forgive me, but they're just so bland in them. And I'm wondering, is this dress on the wrong person or what? A woman is supposed to strut, yes. So last year I told myself I'm going to be walking like royalty. You know what we say, 1 Peter 2:1, you know? A holy generation, a royal priesthood. You know all about that, isn't it? So walk like you mean it. Wear it like you mean it. Do fashion like you mean it. When it's Christmas, wear purple, green, gold, white. Those are Christmas colors. So do fashion all the time like you mean it. The designers are also going to take you serious. So what makes great fashion? For the designer, is what you put in. For the consumer, it is how you carry yourself. It is the demands that you make. Please don't forget, do it right and it will feel just right. Bye now. See you next on the design dashboard. We're going to drop snippets here and there, and sometime I'm going to come here and talk about all that you need to make a great studio. I love you for watching. Thank you so much.